face connect. How's everybody doing? You're doing good? If you too want to play the CHUUBA Chronicles, you can download it for free. The link is in the doobly-doo. Hold on. Yes, it's in the doobly-doo. I had to take off my glasses. So I am here now with the dev. What do we have to call you? What do we call you? Yeah?
Call me Really Pulley if you want, or Really Pulley Games.
Really Pulley? I can't call you the other thing?
What's the other thing?
Potion Dweller.
Oh, yeah, you can call me Potion Dweller if you want, or PD
Mr.
for
Dweller.
short. That's fine.
Mr. Dweller.
So why did you decide to make this?
Oh, that's a good question. Well, I've wanted to do game development for quite some time. I've kind of been in and out of it, but I never really got into it, unfortunately. And COVID came around, and I said, fuck it, I can't do this anymore. So I kind of started to pick it up as a hobby again, and I started a tutorial lesson on some stuff here for this. And I said, you know what, I could probably take this tutorial, expand upon it further, and make something out of it for some VTubers that I like, and I kind of went with that there.
Ah, so you like VTubers. Who's your Oshi?
Tenma.
Ah, very good choice. Oh, I thought you were Kapipi at first. Oh, we're good.
I thought you liked feet.
Well,
Ah,
I
but
do
you don't.
but I'm not a feet bro, no.
Okay. Good. That's all I needed to know. Anyway, I have tried the demo, so that's why I have this save file on here. Baka Bunny. Paladin.
Yeah, I tried to give unique names to each class, and there is a hidden class too, which is the third character you can unlock. It's a Zelda password, if you would. You can get it from in the game, or if you know the password, you can just enter it here, and it'll unlock for you.
The password? I don't know the password.
You don't know the password?
I don't know the
I could
password.
DM it to you, but then if you typed it in, everyone in chat would see you do it.
I'm not gonna. It's okay. I'm just gonna start a new game. I see the third character. We could be a strength-based melee fighter.
Pippa Paladin excels at frontline combat, relying on their shield block skill and extra armor. Passive abilities let them become an unstoppable juggernaut.
Or we can be Tenma.
She's the Kitsunobi.
Oh, a master of drunken ninja arts. Relies on dexterity and hit critical hits to deal massive damage. Versatile and deadly late game, but weak in close combat early on.
Yeah, so a lot of this I styled kind of based on Diablo 2 and the archetypes for the classes, and Pippa's kind of a mix of the Barbarian and the Paladin, and Tenma is a mix of, I would say Sorcerer, but not really. It's more a mix of like the Assassin and I guess Amazon.
Okay. Oh, who do we pick, chat? And why should it be her?
It should absolutely be Tenma, but I'm biased.
Confirm. Now, what do we call ourselves? What 10-ma? No, I don't want to do that. I want to call myself something else. 50-ma. There we go. 50-ma. 10-wa. Timu! We changed it. We did.
You can actually name yourself before you confirm a character too, so that's how you unlock the secret one.
Really? Oh.
Yeah, if you type whatever the password is down there, it unlocks it. Then you can just delete it.
Timu.
Timuma. We have Tenma at home.
There we go. Hold on. I had to capitalize. Timuma. New character. Select. I like the
I
music.
can't hear audio on my end, so...
No, Discord does that.
I might have to turn on the game, but I know what's mostly going on. But yeah, this is just kind of a generic song. This is probably the worst part of the whole entire game here, is the tutorial. I did this in like the last 24 hours. It's such a mess.
My camera has like stopped and it looks like my face is very concerned. My face is like, what?
Yeah, what did I just agree to do here? What is this absolute dog shit?
Yeah, my camera is like shitting the bed recently, so I'm not surprised.
Well, now you look at least not concerned anymore, much happier.
I could change it to just something else. Hold on.
Does this happen with the game for you, or is it just your camera in general?
This is serious enough that it happened with just the game. But that's okay.
Because it shouldn't be that much of a struggle for the game. I had a few people test it on other systems, and it's not using like TAA or TSR or any of the alias systems that cause ghosting. It's just old MSAA.
So with her, how does she attack?
She has a brick toss to start with. If you go to skills, you can actually kind of look at least the brick toss, I think. Yeah, the others are locked until they level up, but...
Okay, so it's left mouse button. Alright. Hurl a trusty brick at your target with a chance to stun, dealing physical damage. Ooh, bricks. Yum yum. Okay. I never played Diablo, by the way.
Oh, I don't know how you've never played Diablo 2. It's one of the best games ever.
I know. I've seen people play it, but I have not played it. See, back in my day, I didn't get Diablo 2. I got Champions of Norath.
Champions of Norath actually is EverQuest related, and I almost got that as a kid. Because I was a huge EQ junkie.
I got like, what is that one? I got, what's that fucking one with the Baldur's Gate, Dark Alliance, and Dark Alliance 2.
That was a good one, yeah.
Yeah.
So this is I didn't have the ability to do a cutscene.
The storm is raging.
A storm raged outside as you prepared to live stream for your viewers. Forks of purple and blue lightning, along with otherworldly hues that shimmered like something torn from a dream, danced and darted across the churning dark gray clouds, while thunder roared, rattling your entire home. You don't remember exactly what happened as you pressed the Go Live button. There was a bright multicolored flash that became a blinding white light, and then nothing. You awoke to the cool, soothing touch of rain on your face in an unfamiliar place. You lay within the circle of rocks with ancient carvings, slick with moss and glowing faintly. Nearby, a lone chest sat half buried in the mud. Inside was a weapon that somehow seemed familiar to you. You could feel it calling out to you, urging you to take it, to wield it, telling you that you would need it for the journey ahead.
It is just a brick. It's just a brick.
Actually, for 10 minutes, an alcohol bottle. I wrote all of this dialogue in an hour. Like, this is the last thing that I produced, and it's fucking awful.
Hold on, let me change my VTuber thing. I'm gonna cut it off. I need to change it. Or at least turn it off for a bit. Boop. And I'm gonna put in a PNG. A pang. Pang, I gotta put in a pang. That way people are like, she's still here, right? She's still here in spirit. I'll put in my gremlin one. Wait, is that the PNG? Hold on. Ping. Ping. Oh, I could put a lot of ones. I didn't realize how much I had. Wow, 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 wow. Wow, wow, wow.
There's always the hot dog or the potato, too.
There I go. The
There you
Higashi one. There we go. Where is boss? Just a disembodied voice. Where is she? Okay.
One thing was certain. You had to get out of the storm and find shelter. In the distance, just beyond the mist and rain, you could barely make out what looked like a road.
Okay. Hold on. How do I hit
Yes,
this?
you can hold shift click
There
and
you
left
go.
mouse to attack without hitting things too.
Wow. Wow. Can you guys hear the game chat? Can you hear it? Do you
I
know-
checked, and it looks like they do have audio.
Do you know what that sound is? Yeah.
Yeah, so the sound of the gelatinous cubes is actually another VTuber who is attempting to eat Jello, and they slurped it down a little weird, and the gagging you hear at the end there is Kirsha, basically, struggling to eat Jello.
Yes. I remember that. She hates Jello.
Yeah, and the Fishman is actually me recording myself in Audacity with, like, half a sip of water down the back of my throat while I try to talk.
Yeah, you just gargle. That's what he sounds like. At least I imagine. Let's get closer.
I didn't even have to, like, modify the audio for it. I was really impressed with how good it sounded for just talking with water in your throat.
So this is the end. Ooh. Whoa. What's that sound? What's that is?
Also, you leveled up, so don't forget you can skill up and everything.
Oh yeah,
but-
that's right. I always forget in those games, in these kinds of
So
games.
yeah, that was an audio trigger, because that guy was begging on the gates over there.
Oh.
Yeah. I didn't have, like, an easy way to animate him quick to do that for the last few minutes, and I wanted to make it a pair that he was trying to bust in. Yeah, you might be in a bit of trouble here.
I'm not in any kind of trouble. I have you here.
You got him. There you go.
You'll give me all the cheats. Oh shit. So with the gold, what do I do with it? Do I use it later for stuff?
You use it in town for upgrading the town and getting unlocks from it.
There we go. 20 gold. What? Is it random?
It is capped based on the enemy's level and a set amount.
Okay.
So basically, if like a level, it's like 1 to 10 for level 1 enemies, and then it multiplies by their level. It's a little bit different than that. I forget exactly what it is. So starting out with Tenma, you have 3 paths you can go down. There's the path of like the claw, the path of the alcoholic, and the path of the brick thrower. And if you click on them, it'll tell you what they do. I'm personally fond of Sake Swig because it's a nice little boon buff for her.
Okay, boosting your resistance's armor and maximum health for 45. Hell yeah! Hell yeah! How do I
You
get
can
this?
scroll down with your middle mouse button.
Okay.
Yep, so now you have it. Now you can click equip, and you can put it on one of those skill slots.
Woohoo!
And if you want to go ahead and use it, you can see the special abilities for it.
How about I just...
So-
Hold on. Hold on. Can you hit it here? Yeah, I want it here. Okay. Thank you.
So go ahead and chug it.
Nice!
That's actual Tenma drinking too, by the way.
Oh, it is! Oh, that's so sweet!
And the hiccups that play at random from her being drunk are also Tenma.
You had to watch a lot of Tenma for this.
Yep. I could have gotten more, but it's really tough to find like the audio clips you want to use for stuff sometimes.
Did you talk to any clippers about it, or did you just...
I tried to reach out. I didn't hear back from anybody though, so I kind of just had to go on my own.
I'll let them know they're bakas. I'll let them know. I'll let them know now.
Baka!
Did I
So
do
also,
it?
you have to go back to where you killed the fish.
But it had
Because
to
that's...
I'll go back, Sonny. Yeah, I like
You
the
put the
gourd.
down for this, too.
I like the gourd.
So if you follow the road, you'll see that it goes to a town gate here, and if you highlight the gate, you can click on it.
Oh!
It opens.
Oh.
And now you're in town.
Who's that?
No clue.
What a lame looking VTuber. Oh my gosh. Who's this weird? Why am I so tall?
You... There is a remedy for that later, you'll see. This Tenma being this small is intentional. I don't know if it'll show until it unlocks at like level 6, but if you go to skills,
Okay, I'll go to skills.
and if you look at the passives, the one on the right, if you click on that, I don't think it'll show its name. Yeah, it unlocks at a later level. So at 6 you'll have to see, but when we'll get there, I'll take a look at it.
I have tad stuff.
So, as Tenma, dexterity is your hit rate. That's generally good to kind of keep up. Intelligence, you can use the spam skills more.
Done.
I wouldn't worry about getting too much into dexterity past like level 6 though, and you'll see why.
Okay.
Because I made one of her passive skills incredibly OP, that it's something she would have no choice but to pick if she plays this game, just as a way to rub more into her.
Oh.
But you'll see.
I see.
So now at this point, what you want to do is you kind of want to go around town and talk to everyone and like unlock their quests / missions. Yeah, because I obviously didn't have like full-on voice acting. I did the Banjo-Kazooie stuff, and thankfully you were nice enough to lend me a quick sample that I could use for everything.
Nice?
Yes.
Whatever. Don't tell nobody.
Mm-hmm.
Okay.
Now, just so chat knows, I can't hear the audio on this either.
It sounded
So-
like this. Baka.
I might lose audio here in a second. I'm not sure what's going on. I just got an alert.
200 upgrading the level condition. Spend
Yeah, so you need-
200. Oh.
Yeah, if you upgrade Sawa's Science Lab, you get 5 ability points for doing that.
Oh, that's cool.
Mhm.
Okay. What the? Oh, what a cute little
Yeah,
cow.
it's a mini.
Minimoo, minimoo.
Yeah, I tried to throw in mascots from a lot of YouTubers that I watch. I couldn't get in everybody,
Yeah.
but I was able to get in Sleepy.
Oh, Ami!
Mm-hmm.
So some of the fans are in here. Good.
Yep, the buckos.
Who the hell is this? Who is
That's
this?
Natsumi's little chinchilla. the Makoto.
Oh, kick. But she's so cute. Gosh darn it. Is this Sleepy's?
Yeah, that's the little sleepy alien. That's before she had the Froggy for her official mascot.
Yeah.
That she was a little alien. So when I made this at the time, she was still independent. So this was before it became fully phase related, and that's the little Dizzy statue that I got from East Kowloon's model.
Aww.
And you can talk to it. That's how you pray to the
talk
Dizzy
to it?
Kuro altar. Yep. Now just run your mouse onto the statue itself. There you go.
Hold on. Hi.
As you can see, it was a lot rougher using with audio for ums and ahs from Dizzy.
It actually works though for Dizzy.
Yeah.
This is exactly what one of her Zatsus sounds like. Oh my gosh. So she's
And the
a
Dizzy
goddess?
statue will grant you skill bonuses.
Fishman tribes and madness.
The intro dialogue will tell you about other stuff too. I don't know if you did the intro for her or not, but
No, hold on. Hi. You're no love bug. Oh well, help me expand my reach in the nether, and I'll grant you blessings to improve your skills and help your journey go smoother.
so to the south of you two is a teleporter or a warp portal that you'll probably need. So you might want to unlock that here before you leave town. So right now you can only teleport to town, but it's a way to kind of get around everywhere a lot quicker as you go. And if you die,
Okay.
so there's not a whole lot else out here besides this guy.
Greetings.
This is basically my way of saying, hey, you should make sure you talk to the other NPCs before you leave town.
Oh.
Because I lock the gate initially here until you talk to everybody, and once you meet the conditions, you should be able to click on it, it'll open up.
That was everybody, right?
Yep,
Okay.
you've got all the main NPCs, so you can kind of go around town now. So a lot of the music in this game I found either on the Dova site, or I used Incomtech, or some other people I found through YouTube. Because God knows I can't make music yet.
Music is hard.
Mm-hmm.
You have to set.
I don't even know where to start, too.
Yeah. Oh my god.
Yep,
When
that's
I
the
was
Urufu worm.
playing the demo of this, that shit scared me so bad.
You know, that's actually her stomach growling, too. I turned that into a sound effect for it.
Oh my god, the sound scared me! I was like, what the fuck is that sound?
There was a clip of her, she did an ASMR stream apparently, and she goofs around with those, and she put it up to her stomach, and it growled, and she didn't expect that, and it scared the shit out of everyone.
It scared me! I was like, what is that sound? Where is that from? Can you guys hear it? Hold on, I'll shut up.
If you don't have to click on them either. Like I said, if you hold the shift button and use the left mouse
yeah.
button,
That's how it is, yeah.
yeah, I think it's a little bit easier. But oh, careful, careful! Oh, that was close. It almost got you.
What do you mean? I am strong. I am Timuma.
So I think at level 4 more skills open up. It might be 5 though. I'm not sure. I don't remember. So if you want to pop your skills up here, 'cause it's going to get a lot tougher in this area and beyond.
I can do it without any of this. Are you kidding me?
So you have a few path options you can go here. You can keep using the standard brick if you want. You can pump the heck out of it and it can one-shot things. Cluster bricks is basically an AoE version of this. You throw it out, it hits something, explodes, and does multiple small brick damage. It's not the greatest detecting the areas around it, but it works all alright. The most broken skill is the sake spew. Even after being nerfed, if you pump the heck out of that thing, you can basically just kill everyone with alcoholism. And the left path is her kind of her melee skill. I don't think it's very useful early on because you have to get close with her to swipe things, but it's a 2-base system. The initial swipe does a build-up charge where you get 3 Theo orbs that float around you. And for each orb, you multiply the damage you do with Fatal Swipe. So basically, if you have 3 orbs, it's 3 times the damage. Now, Tenma also has a passive that gives her critical damage, so you can get like a 25% chance to do double damage from that, but you can also do 3 times the damage based on that, so she can become a huge critical damage machine.
Oh, I think I'm gonna go for this.
Yeah, the sake spew is really, really broken. It costs a lot of mana to use, but it's really, really good.
I'll put it here.
Yeah, and then you can put the swig next to it.
I can upgrade it?
Yeah, upgrading it gives it more damage and more power. I would use that in the sake spew if I was you, though. Because you can see what the next level does for it there underneath it.
Oh, okay. Yeah.
And if you use your mouse wheel to scroll up and down, you can read all the descriptions for everything it does. One thing that's nice about the swig too is if you're about to if you're in a bad situation, just chug it. It'll make you pretty much invincible for a little bit, or at least have a better chance.
Okay. Chariots. We got 7 points. What do we want to do?
I'd say mana, so you can use skills more.
Oh, sure. Yeah.
Mana and dex really you can't go wrong with as Tenma. Strength is for boosting your armor so you don't get hit as much, and also boosts your block rate, which is more of a Pippa skill because she doesn't have a shield to block with.
Haha. Where did you get the rocks?
A lot of these are free assets from Unreal, which is probably why the game is 4 gigs in size on Zip. I underestimated. Oh god, yeah, this is the Amy Isami hamster. Don't let it get close to you, or you're in trouble.
Run!
You probably can kill them, but if you're not quick at killing them,
for that one?
just... Well, in Diablo, there's an enemy that's called,
my
Frenzy Spawn. It runs at you and it explodes. And if you don't get out of the way, it does a lot of damage. And that is Slamkin Slippa. It's friendly. Do not fear Slamkin Slippa. She is your friend.
I need to kill it.
No, you don't. I don't think you can kill it right now. I don't think you're strong enough. Why would you want to kill her, though? She's your friend.
Mold!
It's slime, actually, not mold. You'll have to level up a bit if you really want to take her down, because she is too strong for you. She has more health than the end boss. You don't have the mana for this.
I have a lot. I have anger.
You could try your sake spear on it too, but that's gonna drain faster. So you want to hold that down. There you go. Yeah, right mouse button, you hold it down, and as you can see, it goes to town. Like I said, it's gonna take a long time to kill her.
I like crayons.
Yes.
But it's okay. I forgive you.
These are all lines from Slamkin Slippa that I ripped from the audio of the stream. So like I said, if you want to kill it, it might be better to come back at a later time. It's doable. But sinners will be punished.
Go kill them!
Yep, she gets in the way. This is intentional. She is meant to be annoying.
Done. Yes.
Oh, I'd be careful. You might be in the exploding range for that.
Did it hurt her? Is there?
No, it won't hurt her.
Damn it! It's my plan!
So now you can go back to town if you want to,
No.
but still should probably unlock stuff here first.
Ah! Ah! Oh no!
You can hit both of them with the sake spear if you time it right.
Shut up! What? Oh. It
Yeah, you have
seems
to
to
figure
be
out how to open
here
it.
by some power.
I wanted to attach it on top of the character, but I was experimenting with text pop-ups like that, and I'd have to put it on the UI to get it to right work. And it was like I said, this is in the last few days that I was putting in the final touches. I was like, I'm not going to touch with the UI. One thing I learned about working with Unreal is that blueprints tend to corrupt, and I wanted to be done with this 7 months ago, and for some reason, because originally, like I said, I was just doing this as a tutorial series to learn thing before I expanded on, so I didn't put in like a GitHub repository or anything. So my version control was the most barbaric and dumbest thing you can do, which is I was just copy pasting versions of it every few weeks into a backup folder.
That's how did that go?
It worked, but it worked terribly. And unless I was actively updating everything I did every time, whenever you have a corruption for a blueprint, things went to hell, and blueprints love to corrupt. Blueprints essentially... All the monsters you see here are based on one blueprint. They're like children blueprints that are derived from it. So if you have actors, if you have NPCs, if you have monsters and stuff, usually there's a main blueprint and they all pull data from it. Now, I had the Fishmen corrupt multiple times on me, and that was not fun having to redo all their stuff from scratch. Because there's a bunch of data and variables that are stored on them, like there's the names for them, the experience trees, there's other stuff like that, and it's broken down and compartmentalized, but you still have to set it up. And sometimes I could copy-paste and put it back, but if I was lazy and stupid, which I was often lazy and stupid with this project, I wouldn't save backups for like weeks on end. So any large changes I made, if it got corrupted, I had lost a lot out. And sometimes you didn't know things corrupted. Like it wouldn't tell you right away that it had corrupted. You can kill this with the sake tree. Go ahead and give it a go. I don't know why you're so afraid of it. It's better when you kill them. They make funny noises.
Oh really? Okay, I'll try it next time.
But yeah, with my current project, I have it set up that I'm using a GitHub repository, and I've got it backed up in several spots, so if anything ever horribly goes wrong, at least I have that going for me.
Dodging everything!
It's me.
Shut up, Slime Kid! Did I break it?
Did you just get in there without... I was looking away because I was actually updating my GitHub repository. What the hell did you do?
The Glitch Queen strikes again! Baby, let's go!
Can you go back outside and show me how to do that again? Because you technically opened it, but...
No.
I didn't know that was possible.
There's a reason why people have me test out their games. Because I'm very dumb and I do dumb things.
You probably shouldn't be here at level 5, though, just as a heads up, because they will probably destroy you.
You're not gonna kill me.
This is like a level 8 area.
So? What are they gonna say?
Where did you even go in from?
I'm not gonna tell you.
I'm gonna have to watch the VOD. I looked away for 1 minute at the GitHub repository. Hold on a second, I'm gonna go look over here because I can see chat laughing at it all right now.
I can't just delete the VOD, can I? Hold on. That's the sound.
You're too late. 'Cause I am looking right now.
No! He caught me!
I must have made the spear too big that it had the... How did you do that?
I don't know how I did that.
Like, that area should be... Physically, you can't go into it.
I was just like, okay, let me just crawl in.
Well, I'm gonna have to add more rocks, I guess.
We need an update. An update.
I'll leave that in there for speedrunners that'll never play this game. It's not that difficult to open the door, though. You just have to kill the blue sorcerer fish that summons the little fishlings.
Or you could just go this way and fall in like I did. There you go.
That's replicatable, okay.
Yep.
I don't even know how you did that. It must have left a hole or something. I'll have to take a look at the map
hole.
now.
Yeah, it felt like a hole.
So you do have a little bit of cash, so before you go into that area, because you will have to go in there, you might want to go back to town first.
Okay, and buy some stuff? Or do some stuff?
Yeah, do some upgrades.
Yeah.
You're level 6 now, too, so I think you can get passives. They won't kill their friends, they only blow up and hurt you.
Oh, that's right.
Yeah. Yeah, I programmed it so there's no friendly fire damage between enemies. It's doable, but I'd have to create separate factions and stuff for that.
From a fire damage. Okay. Do we give money to her? Hi.
You can give money to her if you want to get more skills that you can spend for leveling up your abilities.
Yeah.
As you can see, it upgrades the town a little bit when you do that too.
Hi. There we go. Hi.
So now if you click on your skills, you can go to Gossip too, because she has new dialogue lines about new areas now. Every time you unlock new stuff, it tells you about the areas that you're about to go into. All the NPCs get unlocks like that. Don't be too harsh though, I only wrote this like in an hour.
That's fine.
Like, I was trying to figure out what the hell do I do for lore for this game, too. Like, I had to figure out a name for where you are, what's going on, and everything else, so I just kind of whipped it together, because I had an idea that it was going to be kind of like a Spirited Away thing, but I had to have a reason why you're here, and why you'd be going to a warehouse to kill Fishman.
Look at that nerd, we're not gonna help them.
Don't forget to spend your skill points, though, because you have a ton of them now. So you have your passives unlocked if you want to take a look at them.
Oh yeah, that's true. Increases critical chance of damage of all attacks by 10 more.
Yep, it's 5% per level.
Wow.
So you can get up to 25, because they only go up to level 5 for passive skills. The other one, though, the other one's the one that you want. This one I think you'll like.
Leg extensions. The ultimate unlock. Add 5 dexterity, 5 strength, 5 constitution, and most importantly, gain height. Oh!
Yeah. That one is really, really broken, too. But just watch your character as you go. Go actually stand back next to Sawa while you do it, just so you can see for comparison.
Let's go. Oh! Is it capped?
It caps at 5, unfortunately, for Tenma. But you can finally know what it's like to be tall.
Is that... Did I do all of them?
Yep, you're maxed at 5 now.
What do you mean? She's not taller than me, though!
She is now.
Whatever, it's all in her stupid boots.
If I was you, I'm not going to tell you what to do, but I would pump the hell out of the sake spew. Because you can do it with brick, you can do it with anything. Once you level it up, anything becomes pretty much broken. It's just a matter of leveling it up first, though. I wanted to make it so other skills would, like, give bonuses and perks to it, but it was just taking too long, and I wanted to get done with the project before then. But yeah, at this point, I would be pumping your intelligence. Because sake spew drains a lot of mana.
How did you get the models or make them or whatever?
So the models that I got were from people online for free. They're credited. If you check the credits when you're done with the game, you can take a look and go to everybody's websites or things. The model for you is, from Empty, who unfortunately, he's not with us anymore. But he did a really good job on it. And I had my friend Lanus rig it up. The Fishman models are by Lanus 3D as well. The menu is by me. I made this little guy and animated and rigged him and everything. Same with the rest of the models. You can kind of tell I'm an amateur 3D modeler, very, very amateur. And you can kind of tell the state of which each character model where how I was learning to make things. Like, I think the chinchilla was the first one I did. The spiders were probably the second, then the aliens the third, and the mini moves the fourth. The buckos?
Yeah, the little buckos.
Yeah. So I was also trying to figure out how to do cell shading and animation and get that to work in this game. Unfortunately, with emissive coloring in Unreal 5, it makes it so other light sources besides the sun don't work with it, so doing illumination can be a bit tricky. I figured out how to do that, though, so I can show you some stuff at the end of this that we got it working with now.
Okay. Hello, Tila. Hi. I'm throwing bricks.
Yeah, your bricks are pretty strong now, and your chance to hit is based
I'm
on...
faster than a brick.
Faster than the brick!
Those things still will kill you if they explode, by the way. They do like 1,000 damage. But you can kill them easily with the right mouse button.
What, these
Chug.
guys?
Yeah.
They're not
They don't match for you.
Oh, God!
I don't know if you can kill it yet. You have some power, but you're probably gonna have to pump up your... Yeah, you're gonna have to pump up your damage more still. Because you got the leg extension passive, the Grotto is probably easy enough for you to do now. So if you want to go over to the cave and check it out,
What
go
if
ahead.
we'll go in the wrong way? What will happen?
You could certainly do that. I'd like to see if you can get into the factory. I doubt you'll get into the factory to the north
is
of you,
that
though.
a challenge?
Yes, I'm challenging you now, because there would be no way to get in there.
See this crack here? Hold on.
Mm-hmm.
We're gonna figure this out. He's loose. Did you do that sound too? It sounded like it
Yes,
hit me
all
very-
the sound effects. Every sound effect in this game I have the rights to use for anything. Either it's from a sound library owner or I made on my own. A lot of them I made on my own. Like the gate opening and closing is actually me taking a door outside of my house and trying to slowly open it, and then modifying it in Audacity.
That's nice.
I must get into the warehouse and get my merch!
I gotta get my merch. It's in there, right?
Yeah, there's a ton of merchandise in there.
Okay.
I was tempted to make the phase beans and put them in there, but he managed to get them out before I finished. I wanted to do an inventory system originally, but like I said, it was dragging on a little too long, and I can't spend my whole entire free time working on a free game. So I kind of cut that out, but I was going to have Sakana drop like Pippa slippers and bean merch and stuff like that for equipment you could wear.
Oh.
But yeah, I cut inventory from the game, and I cut a bunch of other stuff too, like skill bonuses
Does it
for having
automatically
multiple. Yeah, it does save, so if
Okay.
you were to quit and go to desktop, you could.
I don't wanna. How about that? Let's go in the wrong way to make him upset.
I don't know if you're going to be able to get in there anymore, because I think
Why?
you might be too big.
What?
Leg extensions
No!
might only work for Tenma.
No!
Oh, that's awesome.
I need this
It only works for the tiniest of people. That's
The
good to
hole
know.
Right here, I feel it. Damn.
There is a hole, but it only works for the littlest of Tenmas.
Whatever.
A Tenma only glitch. Yeah, you should be able to slaughter anything in the grotto at this point. I think the highest level creature in here is 11. This is the only effect I don't own. I had part of it, but the stone you hear kind of grinding, I had to
Yeah.
find a free sound effect from like a UK site for that.
Oh, okay. Yeah, how would you do that effect? You would take two bricks and
I'd have
rub
to
them together?
I'd have to take like a concrete brick, go outside with my phone, and record me dragging it. And I could do that, but I didn't feel like taking a brick and dragging it outside and trying to replicate it.
See, when you're trying to, whenever I test a game or fuck around with a game, I always go to the edges
Yeah.
first, and I touch them.
I went through here and I tried to very much like do wall paths for everything to make sure that it was cut to a point where you couldn't go through that stuff.
So you're saying that could kill me?
Yeah, if that thing hits you and you don't dodge it,
Let me see.
it will do about 1,000 damage. And when you die, you do lose money, just so you know.
I just want her
That's
then,
the
you know,
the
like
death
dragging
penalty.
me. Hold on.
I don't know if there's many other hamsters in here. There might have just been that one, so you might have to leave and reset it.
That's okay, I'll do it outside. So I don't get like mobbed.
The ones inside are lower level, so they might have a harder time hitting you. Because
Oh, you're right.
chance to hit things is based on your armor and your level. they kind of calculate that together. So trying to hit a higher level thing is harder.
So I'll dodge it.
You might. So if you notice too, they chant names in here. It's kind of an homage to an enemy from Diablo 2, the Fallen.
Oh.
So they'll chant like the names of their leaders, like they'll say Rakanishu and stuff like that. But here they say Chamu Chamu, Mari Mari CA, and Sakama and stuff like that. If you listen to them long enough.
I can only imagine. Whoa, who's that guy?
That's one of the big four, Mari Mari CA.
Oh.
She summons fanatics to fight you.
Fanatics. Oh my gosh.
But that Tenmasaki skill, like I said, it's so super broken early on. I nerfed it too. It does like half the damage it used to do.
Oh my gosh, are you serious? So it must have been really...
I was able to kill the end boss in the game with it in like 3 seconds. Just because it's so broken. It's fair, it's just that you're pumping levels into it. I think if I was to expand on this game further, I'd probably make it you can only level it up every few levels. Or try to put some kind of requirement cap on it. Yep, Lalimino. Every boss in here has a pun name. Besides Razul.
Shiny water. So
Yeah, the
shiny.
lighting and water effects in this game are really good. I don't have like any of the fancy stuff enabled either. I turned off lumen lighting because that's kind of a resource hog for what I'm doing. So this is just kind of like basic lighting.
Ooh.
In here too, you'll notice that the enemies aren't cell shaded because, like I said at the time, I didn't have cell shading working to work in
Oh.
dark environments, so I had to switch them back to normal for the lighting effects. I could do it now though, but at the time I just couldn't get it to work with it because they use emissive lighting for their skins.
I gotta figure out where to go. Ah!
The crystals kind of lead you on the paths to go. If I had more time, I think I would have put a mini-map system in just to make things easier so you could see where you explored and hadn't explored. There's Chamu Chamu.
Yeah, baby! I think you're dead? Okay.
Yeah, they were stun locked.
Let's check.
If you want to try any of the other skills, be my guest. You could probably do melee at this point here. I'd put 1 point in the first skill and then a bunch of others in the fatal swipe.
Okay.
Because it's a combo skill. So the first skill builds up anger orbs that you can use to do damage with the second. So you'll see some orbs flying around Tenma. And then when you get those orbs built up, you try to hit them with the other skill. It expends the orbs and does more damage. So if you want to go for like a melee crit build, that's the way to go.
Oh.
I still think like the Brick and Sake are probably the best builds for her, but at this point you're a little bit stronger, and you could probably take it. You might want to up your strength just so you can take some hits more, or some constitution. But yeah, you should be good.
There. Pretty good. Let me see.
With the amount of skill points you get this early on in the game, or how I have it paced, because I wanted people to be able to experiment around, it's really kind of hard to screw up or not be able to beat the game. It's pretty easy
Oh,
to
that's
do.
the animation for that.
And the other one is a double strike from her claws.
Oh.
So I did all the visual effects too. I was taking some classes to learn to kind of do this stuff, and it's kind of a simple ribbon swipe. I think I'd want to make
Oh,
it
I
more
like it.
extreme. But yeah. There is a cooldown obviously on the skills too, so you can't do a mega strike right after the other. You have to build up a charge for it.
Let's see how it does against this fucker. It's probably not gonna do much.
Yeah, because it's like level 3, it's not going to do a whole lot. But yeah, there's the first cube in here eating.
Okay.
There's the second cube. Oh, you're out of mana. You're probably gonna have to
That's
switch through
right,
these
I
skills.
am!
Baka.
No! No!
You can beat them up with melee. It's just not gonna do a whole lot of damage.
He dodged it. He dodged this brick. There. Whoa, what's this? Ah! Oh my gosh, nothing. Nothing.
Yeah. The claw swipe should be pretty free to use for attacks, too. The basic one, it doesn't take much mana.
Who is that?
The first one was named Eating, the second was Mike Tyson.
No! No!
And that's as the cube.
I see. That's a legendary character.
Mm-hmm. I think he's broken here, stuck.
Ha ha!
That happens sometimes when you spam bricks at them. I couldn't figure out how to do it, and I have very basic AI in this game, so sometimes it gets stuck. You can just finish him off. Yeah, he's stuck. Go finish him off. Put him out of his misery. It's rare, but that does happen sometimes.
It's rare. Not for me, though.
Yeah, I think I need that out of me.
Did you see Bioshock? I had the boss stuck.
Yeah, you had the boss in that area, and it was just not doing anything. You were also playing on survival mode, though.
I know. I was so dumb.
So I think you killed all the enemies in here.
Now what do I do?
Well, now you can leave. You got the 4 key cards. If you go to town, they tell you like what to do. You've got money to spend too, so
Let's help Sal out.
yeah.
Baka. There needed to be a baka at the end of here.
Wait for it. Oh, the baka on the texture, right?
Yeah. Baka. Baka. Let's see. Upgrade. Yes. Baka. Upgrade. Yes. Baka. Upgrade. Hit. No.
Yeah, you don't have enough money for that yet.
Yeah.
I think there's 4 upgrades total for both you and Dizzy. And then the robe guy has the 10,000 gold one.
Oof.
That's the password unlock.
Oof.
But it also grants you, I think, 10 ability points, 10 skills.
Wow.
Or is it 2 and 5 and 5? I don't remember.
Let's see.
So you can use the town portals too to go back. If you talk to the NPCs, they should have more story for you. If you care. I mean, I only wrote it an hour, so I don't really care too much. If you want to know more about this world you're in and what's going on,
I want to know about this warehouse.
The warehouse. That's where the leader of the fishmen hold up. He calls himself Sakana. He once was an average fishman farmer until one day he discovered a strange bean along the river one day. He planted it out of curiosity and found the new crop plentiful and useful for selling.
yeah, you can really tell I wrote this in an hour.
It led to the rise in power with the tribes. Soon his greed and ambition selling those beans took over, and he began to industrialize the fishmen, leading the majority of them to build a giant warehouse to produce and export the beans. Then the madness took over.
Makes sense. 3,000. Okay. I'm stuck. I'm stuck. I'm stuck.
You're
I'm
not being
stuck.
able to get around them?
I'm stuck. I'm stuck. I'm stuck. I'm stuck.
They trapped you. You can save an exit and you come back inside. So just save an exit. You really are a bug magnet. I will tell you this too, you can kill the Moo. I'm not gonna tell you how, but you have a way to kill the
You
Moo.
have to tell me how. You did this to me. You made me stuck.
I didn't do nothing. You chose to stand there.
Everything! You did this! What do you mean? Oh, I'll figure it out. Watch. It bounces.
It's not the brick.
I'm mini mogged, thank you. Fuck it, I gotta kill the cow. I gotta do something.
It's the other one that you can kill. The one that follows you around is the one you can hurt.
Oh, but I can't because it's too...
It's too cute, yeah. I feel bad having to kill it. I disabled everything except for the melee attack and killing them, unfortunately, because I kind of wanted it to be a target dummy. But I didn't like the idea of killing a Minimoo. So if you press escape, you can just save and exit and come back. And you'll be free. Yeah, quit the menu and then go back in.
Does anybody want to see what Pippas look like real quick? We can show it.
I don't know if that's going to load right or
The
not,
model.
because...
Really? You want to
Yeah, because I don't know if it lets you go to the Grotto anymore. Let's find out.
Let's see.
Oh, it still works.
Bang, baby! There she is.
That's the Pipsqueak shield. I borrowed the art from Sensoka's coin for the bunny.
Oh.
She's got flurry of attacks, which is like a 3-strike hit. She's got a shield bash.
Guys,
Oh yeah! Wow, his shield block saved her.
nothing. Dang it.
Yeah, she's got 2 forms of being able to avoid damage with the shield block and the evasion.
With her, I didn't use shit. I was kind of like, fuck it. Yep.
Yeah, looks like you put one in everything except for the passives.
Yep.
You can show off her taunts and her yell. She has an AoE debuff yell and an AoE boost yell.
This one, right?
Yeah. Was that the... Yeah, that was the taunt where she threatens you.
Yeah, that's the taunt.
I asked her to say, hey, can you say a threat in chat real quick? And I ripped the audio for that. The other one is her pump up.
Hold on, let's do the pop-up one.
That should be... Yeah, there you go.
Let's go.
She has a shield charge too, which is kind of her get out of situation too, where she jumps forward a bit, knocks everything back. And then she's got the spin attack as well, which is, I think, your 4.
We'll see
Where she
how
does
it's
like an AoE
going.
spin attack. Yeah, there it is.
I like the pink.
Yeah, I was really happy with how her spin attack skills turned out for VFX.
Hold on, let me see if I can...
Oh, fun fact about this place, the background dripping noise that you hear is actually a pot pan from my kitchen with the faucet turned on very slow to drip.
I'm gonna spit on your car!
It was really hard to do because my faucet doesn't want to drip because it's not super old, and it's not super inconsistent, so I had to try to break up the dripping.
So did you damage your faucet?
No,
Oh, that's what
it's
I
fine.
would've done.
I'm not gonna damage my
I'm gonna
faucet
damage
for
my
that.
faucet. Let's see if I can do the 4 part. Okay, let's do this. Woohoo! Oh, they dodged it.
Yeah, your hit rate probably isn't great on her if your dex isn't very high.
Come on!
Oh, they're gonna get you.
Come on! They're not gonna get me. I'm Pippa! There's no way.
Probably should kill the summoner that summons them too. Because
what
the
is
guys
he
don't
gonna
give you
do?
any experience.
I'm not gonna do nothing. Look at him, he's just walking away. Look at him.
He's a little brain dead.
He's scared.
I have a feeling that some of them might be stuck in walls when he's summoned, and that's why he's not summoning more. Because he's supposed to shoot ice balls at you too, but they're a little weird in here.
Oh. What is that on his neck? Is that tentacles?
Yeah, it's like a squid necklace.
Oh, cute. Is he wearing pants? Or...
Yeah, he has little rag shorts. I'm probably going to put all the assets that I can and sound effects that I can on the itch page, so if anybody wants to use the models or anything, they can. As long as they're free projects.
Oh, choo-choo, no, choo-choo-choo.
Yeah, Chromo.
Yeah.
Or Chamu in this.
Chamu.
So if you want, you can go to the factory on Tenma now that she's free. Have a good night, Mufin.
Tenma.
Mhm. So now you can go back to the factory. You can either walk or you can use the portal to get there a little quicker if you go to the
You'll
outskirts.
use the portal. Stay away from me! Stay away!
So outskirts is where you want to go.
Asshole. No! She's so cute! Oh.
Yeah, because of the leg extensions, your dexterity is really high, so it makes you hard to hit. Or your strength, I mean. Dexterity is how you hit. So I think... I think you got all the key cards open. You should be able to see it when you go over there, and so you should be able to open the door.
Ah, yes.
Yeah, you got all 4 of them.
Yes. Now
So now you can click on it and open that, and that's the garage door to my house going up.
Ah, shit. So we're in here.
So welcome to the factory, where all your merch is for years on end.
What the fuck?
Those are the Jorbs.
Shit. Oh no, it's jelly.
Yeah, it's a jelly rant. I forget what it was about, but it was like, I think seeing couples and wanting them to die. I just had her reversed.
Oh yeah, I remember that. Wasn't that rant also on Twitter? If I remember.
I think it was a 2-part thing. She had one on, like, run them over with a car on Twitter, maybe? But it's just her seeing couples playing, like, My together or something.
Yeah, that's what, yeah, she got, yeah, sad. You know, pretty easy to find guys out there, ladies. Oh wait, no women watching. Never mind!
You have a few. You probably have more than most other people do.
No, I don't.
What's the statistics say for percentages that you have?
It's less than, yeah, it's less than, I think, 2% or something, or less?
2%, that's about average.
Yeah.
Like, Tenma was fighting to get 3%. I think she's back down to 1.5 now. So she lost 1.5% of it by not being the perfect idol.
How dare you?
Careful. You can kill it, remember. It's easy to kill.
Watch, let's see.
Oh, it's gonna kill you, probably. No, your evasion's too high.
Nothing!
Your evasion's too high. Well, it's deadly if it kills you.
Deadly. I'm gonna go to the other side. I think I hear something.
Yeah, there's probably more Jorbs over there that you can hear. Yep, there's the Jorb. Yeah, your dexterity is pretty capped out at this point because of leg extension, so it's hard for them to get you.
I am total.
Total! Is the running animation an asset or a keyed animation?
The running, I think it's just the default mannequin run from Unreal. I was thinking of doing custom ones for them, but I didn't get around to doing it.
Oh.
A lot of like the combat animations and stuff, though, are things that I rigged up and did animations for. Like her swigging and drinking or throwing bricks and
Yeah.
everything. That's all custom, but I think this is just the default mannequin run.
Let me take a swig so I can show people.
Oh, I have to redo her swig. That's why I moved the... I was wondering why her flask was off. It doesn't look like she's actually chugging it anymore.
Yeah.
That's okay, though. This is the last stage before the boss.
The boss? Boss? What?
Yeah, there's a boss at level at the end now.
There's a boss?
I looked at with this. They were giving away a free warehouse like set of materials for Unreal, so I was able to grab that and build a warehouse out of it.
Nice.
One thing that's nice about it is that you get a lot of free assets to use, but they're all like 8K HD textures. Oh, you really are too tough to kill.
I'm too tough.
The boss might be able to get you.
Timuma, tuta!
Tuta.
Yeah, that Sake's view is just so good.
Alright.
Cluster Bricks is good too, but you have to invest a lot of points to make it good.
Ooh, go.
This is a good area to farm gold too, because once you're high level, you can just kind of run through here and gut everybody.
A rant, man. I have to go watch the clip of it again. Maybe you can link like the clips, some of the clips you use.
I can see if I can find them again. I don't know if I saved them or not, but
Yeah.
I love the meat chunks that fly out when the hamsters explode.
Yeah. Ooh, look at that! I didn't realize that. That like little chunks come out of her.
Yeah. Well, that's from the brick hitting it. That's the brick
Oh,
shattering.
that's the brick
hitting
one.
them.
My bad.
Yeah.
She just dissolves into the ether.
And here it is. Boss room is up ahead. So if you want to spend anything, level up before you go, might be a good idea.
Through the town? It's not that difficult, right?
It's a level 20 boss.
Yeah, I'm gonna have to grind for a little bit.
Nah, I think because of the leg extensions, you should be able to overcome the level difference, but it can be a bit of a challenging fight.
Oh no. We're gonna upgrade, yes.
If I was to say things you get, I don't know if you want advice or if you want to give it a go on your own.
Hold on, I'll see. Hold on. Dex, hit rate, intelligence. I want more mana.
Yeah, mana is definitely good to have, especially with regen.
There you go. We're going full.
Henya has some really overpowered skills, and she's like a mana regeneration passive that makes her really good at it.
Huh?
I mean, the secret character
Yes.
that you can totally see on the list there. I would pump out your crit if I was at this point, because you can do some insane damage with max crit, because it's like 0.1 extra damage to crit, because normally you do 2%, but if you have that maxed out, you can do 2.5% damage, and you have like a 25% chance to crit with it. So technically, 1 out of 4 hits should be working with it. If you want to win easily, just pump it in the sake spew. If you want to try something else, you can do brick, or you can do your claws, or anything else. But right now at this point, your sake spew is probably your best skill. And you can level these up to level 25 each.
Oh, really?
Yeah. I think they go up to like level 30 in damage, but I have them set to 25, because I figured if I wanted to give you items that give you bonuses for skills and stuff, I could.
Oh. Hi.
I think it's 3k to level her up at this point.
Damn it, we're going back. We need money.
Yeah, you can farm it at the warehouse really easy.
Where is everybody?
Back the way you came. Yeah, look at that. You're doing 65 damage on a sake spew.
Gimme. Nothing.
Yeah, you're hard to hit.
Come on, little hamster. Come on, get me. Nothing.
If you let yourself get swarmed by like the fisherman down over there, you probably will die.
Probably will.
But yeah, you're hard to hit at this point for them, because you're, I think, a level higher than most of them. And you have some decent armor because of the leg extensions.
you know those are a real thing?
Yeah.
In real life?
I think they got parodied in South Park with that one episode where the dad wanted to become a dolphin. And Kyle got them so he could play basketball. That was the episode where they took Mr. Garrison's balls. I remember they used them for Kyle's knee joints, and he jumped and they popped at the end. Oh, that's just a... No, that's just a marked off area.
Oh.
You probably could glitch in there. One of the issues I had was that you were able to glitch in there. There you go.
Did I just crumple up like a piece of paper?
Yep. So when you die, you lose 10% of your gold and it sends you back to town, so you have to go through the area again.
Okay.
Initially, I wasn't sure like how I wanted to do the game. If I wanted to go full Diablo, where you could have health potions and stuff to heal you, or if I wanted to do something like Gauntlet, where you had to go through an area. And then there was also the thought that I could do something like we're survivors, kind of. But I didn't want to do. I didn't want to do straight up survivors. I wanted to kind of do the area idea of where, like, you would go through an area and you could beat it kind of like Dark Souls, but with an ARPG. I didn't really lean too heavily into it, but I thought about doing it for a bit. Because I think that'd be kind of interesting to kind of do a survivor game, but have it be where you have to beat certain areas to advance, so you're kind of like leveling up as you go.
Nice. I won't fall for your tricks this time.
You can kill it super easy though, just like...
I don't want to.
At it.
I like Emmy.
Yeah, but she makes cute noises when she dies.
Okay.
I think once you're level 17 or so, you should be able to take the boss out pretty easily.
I might go back in there. I just want to hit. Oh, I hit 3,000. Okay.
Oh yeah, you get more skill points.
Yeah, that's it. I'm done. Whee!
Dizzy's upgrade is pretty impressive to look at once it's done. I like how it turns out. I think I finished it up when she debuted her new model, so I wanted to add the skulls from it into it.
Oh, cool. I like her new model.
Yeah, if you scroll in and zoom at that, you can see the little skulls down there. There we go.
Nice. Hi.
So yeah, she should be maxed out on that now.
You truly are the best. You're truly the best. Because of you, my reach in this region has increased tenfold. I'll be able to help all kinds of travelers going forward.
Hi. Oh, she's so cute. Oh. She needs more opie though.
Yeah, this is the Lolly Dizzy version. I didn't see an OPAC.
Lolly Dizzy?
Yes.
Who made that atrocity? Who?
He's Kowloon, I believe. I think he has an Opie Dizzy now too, but at the time there wasn't an Opie Dizzy, so I had to pick what I could get. Beggars can't be choosers.
That's true. We will not upgrade.
$4 grand to get the computer. You can do it. The boss drops a ton of gold.
Computer. Wait,
I still think the warehouse run is the best way to make gold, though.
the boss gives you money?
Yep.
Let's go in. Let's go. What's the worst that could happen?
Welcome to the coffee roasting arena.
No!
Don't stand in the fire.
Shit.
And don't let the bags of Face Connect coffee hit you.
Is it actual bags of Face Connect coffee?
Yes. Just generic label, though. Careful. Careful.
Oh shit! What do the bags do? Do they hurt me once they hit me? Or
They
just
do
push
damage
me?
to you if they hit, but they also push you into the
Ah, I
fire.
see that.
So careful. Oh, you're standing in the bad spot.
Need to get over
Yeah, you
that.
should be able to just spew him to death pretty easily.
Hold on. Why is everything turning yellow?
Because that's the area where it's heating up, so it's gonna burn you.
Crumpled! I did nothing wrong.
Yeah, you gotta move out of the area when it heats up.
We're going back. We'll just...
Yeah, that's the easiest way to kind of take him out right now with what you've got for skills. You still got a lot of health though, and I don't know if you're gonna have enough mana to take him out quick enough.
I can do it. I can do it.
Might want to move. Yeah, there you go.
Dash it! Oh look, he's over halfway gone. I can do it.
He should be able to hit pretty well, you know. I thought I fixed most of it, so as long as you stand next to him or you have your mouse cursor on him, you should be able to hit him.
Come on, buddy. Die, boss! Die! Die! He talks too much shit! Dash it! Dash it!
Wait for it to switch, and then you can probably get in there and spew on him.
Got him.
There you go. So you can't really tell from here, but when he dies, he does a death animation where he takes his hand up and he flips you off. You can kind of see the middle finger
Oh,
there.
I see that, yeah, right here.
So he does drop a bunch of piles of gold around here that you can pick up.
Oh!
So, fun fact, the fire doesn't actually kill you in this.
What does it do? Tickle me?
So, when I initially built this, the fire wasn't designed to check to see if it can kill you at 0 HP or not. So, it gets you down to 0 HP, but I have an invisible enemy that runs around and smacks you for 1 point of damage.
No way!
Yeah, I didn't have time to fix it, and I didn't want to go through the code to fix it, so I just said stuck it and did that with an enemy that's invisible that chases you around. So if you do a melee attack next to you, you might hit the enemy, but I think once he dies, they disappear.
Oh. Like, where is it next to? Is just some...
Like, it should be right inside you, yeah. Like, it chases you around like a ghost.
Oh. That's neat. What?
It was a quick hack for it. That's the dev NPC once you've beaten the game. It's just my insights on stuff.
Congratulations on beating the game! This character is mostly for me to talk a bit about making the game. If you don't care, feel free to ignore me.
I will.
There you go.
I think it turned out pretty good.
Yeah, I wish I would have gotten it done sooner, but I had some setbacks that came up, and I probably could have had it done 7 months ago, but it's done now.
Let's get her computer. She needs a computer.
So you can just run through the warehouse a few times, or you can boss farm, but I think running through the warehouse is the quickest way to make money.
I didn't get a lot of money from him.
He drops like 5 or 6 piles of 300 gold.
I didn't get
Or
that.
about. Yeah, I think you missed some of the piles when they fell. You can nuke the enemies. They drop gold too when you kill them, you know.
No. I love that cry.
The jelly defeat, yeah. You gotta remember, I don't have audio on my end, so I just can kind of remember what's going on there.
I don't know how to fix that, by the way.
With Discord? Yeah, I'm not sure either. It should, like, have an option to display audio for streams.
Don't know why it does that. It didn't used to do that. Did she turn into Tiny Tenma when she's dead?
Yeah, I think she shrinks back down.
Yeah.
I'm not sure why it shrinks her down to tiny, because it should keep her model size and form. It's just putting it into ragdoll mode with physics. So it must be something with ragdoll that sets it back to default settings.
Stay away from me.
Just Saki. You know.
I'm gonna try to kill her and show the sound.
It's cute. It's It's worth it. And you should have no trouble slaughtering them. They have very little health, because I want you to be able to take them out.
There it was. It was like.
Yep. I'm not sure what his name completely is on Twitter, but like, ooh, fuck-oo, he was the one that got me the sound effects for Amy. He posts a lot of meme comments to everybody.
That's so nice.
Yeah, he was helpful for getting some Amy sound effects, at least. So that was nice. Saved me a few hours of looking for stuff.
Ooh, did she make so many sound effects every stream?
Yeah.
So adorable.
He really is a hamster personified.
There we go. What do you mean you're dodging? Don't dodge. Hey.
If there was more of me and if I had more time, I would have tried to put everybody from FaZe in, because I really do like FaZe as a company.
Aw, that's so sweet. All of the bakas. Well, so far I'm digging it. I like this.
Yeah. If I was ever to do the whole thing, I think I'd want to try to make it more into a premium game, but they'd have to get back to me on that, because obviously I can't use their IP.
Yeah, that's true. Get back! Get back!
Yeah, I sent them an email about it, but I don't have like any direct contacts, and I don't want to bother any of the talents about it.
Yeah, you kind of, it's like a thin line between annoying and...
Yeah, I'm plenty annoying to Pippa probably already as is.
I can
But
kill
I-
Spike and Slipper.
You probably could. I think that's what a sinner would do, and you probably shouldn't do it, but...
I'm gonna do it.
Remember when you die too, you lose 10% of your gold, so...
That's okay. I'm gonna do it.
Alright.
Where's that stupid...
Don't say I didn't warn you.
What do you mean, warn me? What's gonna happen?
You're killing a pure innocent being. What do you think is going to happen?
Nothing. Wrecked. Now let's go find that slime. Ah, there you are. My enemy. I feel like
How could you? It's so pure, it just wants to be your friend. Oh, I can't believe you're doing this.
I wanna do this. This is your fault.
I don't think you should do this.
I'm gonna do it.
You were warned.
Whoa, wait. 4 gold, come on.
Yeah, you're a sinner. You shouldn't have gotten any gold for that. You should be ashamed
I
of
should get all the
yourself.
gold for that.
Look at what you've done.
What did I do?
You plunged the world into darkness.
So? What does that do?
I'm not saying. To deal with the consequences of your actions.
But I didn't do anything.
You murdered a pure, innocent soul.
But she saw me.
She can't help the way she was born.
And Pink and Molly. She got in my way. I did what any sane person would have done. There we go.
Yeah, if you want a money farm, though, the lower warehouse is definitely the place for it, because these guys up here, I think, are like level 10.
Oh, yeah,
And
look
in
at
the
this.
warehouse below, they're 5. You can see the money differences.
I can't get over that Kirsha. Hold on.
It makes an idle slurp occasionally too when it's moving around, like the fishman. I had to lower it though because it was way too frequent originally. I'm so happy I got cell shading working though on my main project now because it looks so much better.
There we go. Level 20. And I killed Slimekin Slipper.
Shouldn't have done that.
Why? That's not gonna change anything. I still defeated Fishman.
You're being judged now.
Judged by who?
Being judged.
By who?
Everyone.
Whatever. I put the cart back in the grocery store, okay? I'm a good person.
You put the cart back, but you murdered the slime along the way.
Yeah,
Why'd you murder the slime?
Hi, do you want to be my friend?
You show mercy to the exploding hamsters, though. I find that weird.
They're cute.
Little slime, that's super cute, no mercy, but to the hamsters,
Little slime.
they're gonna blow up anyways, and you just let them explode.
Uh-huh. Get over here. There he is. Let's see here. I get to
So you got 7,000. I think you've got enough for Sawa to level up. I don't think you have enough for the... You hit the warehouse again. I don't think you have enough for the unlock, though.
That's okay.
Yeah, I can tell you that one off stream, so if you want to unlock the other character, you can. She's a lot simpler, though, because she was, like, the base for the tutorial. The only unique skills I really gave her was the chain lightning, which I'm really proud of, but it looks a little wonky.
Baka.
There's your computer.
My computer. Slimekin Slipper was the guardian of us all. I mean, what? It's just dark now. It's not that big a deal. Oh!
I guess it didn't matter.
There she is again.
Yeah. See, I was originally thinking of making it, like, make the game permanently dark like that, but I just wanted to make it a simple punishment. I was thinking of making her for an unlock or a certain quest, but I never got around to it.
That would be cool.
If you talk to the dev NPC about upgrades, he mentions that there is no Minimoo level, but I don't think most people would get what that's a reference to.
Oh. Again, if you want to play the game for yourself, you can go and click the link in the doobly-doo.
Yep, there's a secret character to play, and there's also Pippa's character too, so if you want to try that, it's 100% free. You can play it if you want, I guess. It's only like an hour long, so it's not too bad.
Hold on, I have to show my tea. Hold on. And, hold on, why isn't it, why no play? Why isn't it playing? Hold on. Damn it, my file is gone! My local file is gone!
Seems like you need a drink. Perhaps a drink of some delicious tea.
From the Dragon's Treasure, you can save 10% off your entire order if you use the code sawagrapesama. Use it, please. Pretty please. Yeah. I was gonna share the video I did of me pouring tea on the Playboy.
Oh, you made a fancy video for it? You'll have to find it and then show
video.
it.
No, it's just...
Oh, it's fancy, period.
It's a meme. But yeah. I'm gonna keep running around here so we can talk about whatever we want to talk about.
Yeah, I think we covered like most of the game. I'm sure everyone's bored of that by now. I don't know if there's questions about my profile picture that I have on stream here. If anybody knows who that guy is or not.
Is there questions? How long did this take you?
Too long, that's for sure. It should have taken me, like, probably a year, but it took me a little bit over a year, because, like I said, I was waiting to hear back from some people about things I need clarification on, which I never heard back from, so, unfortunately, it took longer than I wanted. That's just how it is, though.
That's how
No,
it is. Is this normal in VTubing, guys? Where it's like
I don't know. You don't hear back from
You don't
people
hear
after
back
trying to
at all?
contact them on things?
over a month, you just don't hear anything? Is that normal?
It was more like 7 months. I never heard anything back and tried multiple forms of contact. I'm not gonna go into it though.
Yeah.
It wasn't phase. I'll just say that it wasn't phase that I had issues with.
Yeah.
Although
I really
their
don't
rules are
get
very
it.
clear for fan stuff, so it's nice that they're clear on their rules at least.
What happens?
But it's like that with artists and other things too. Like, I'll contact people saying, "Hey, do you want to do voice acting on this?"
Yes.
You know, and then I'd say like 1 out of 10 people I'll actually hear back from, and I don't want to bother them or anything because they don't know who the hell I am. They don't know if I'm some shady character or not. I get that, but you know, I'll send them stuff to show that, like, hey, look, I'm making stuff. You know, I'm kind of legitimate at least.
If you were a shady character, you would just type Bob's of Regine, please. And then you just
I'd send them some shitty AI art, you know,
Yeah.
pictures like from those Twitter accounts that follow people all the time. God, I hate those things so much.
Do those try to trick you?
They don't really interact with me, but they follow me, and it's like, why are you following me? I'm not a VTuber. I don't want a VTuber model. I just make games about
I
them.
think you do. I think you want a big booba.
I wouldn't mind. I kind of wanted to get like a little pill bug that was animated and stuff, so I could do stuff like this, because you've seen my logo, and I kind of wanted to get that done, but I never heard back from anybody that reached out for that. So again, like I said, you know, it seems like it's a real low chance that you hear back from anyone ever, which is a shame.
That's why when I had my
don't know how
model and
to-
everything, I picked people that I know IRL, and I know where they live, and I know that I can find them, and find them in case
In case of trouble, yeah.
Yeah.
But that's what I try to do too. I try to pick people that I see in the community for art and stuff like that too, because I know that they're a little bit more reliable at least. Like, a lot of the stuff that was done in this game, the icons were done by people in the community. Ito did Hanya's icons, Ouchie did the other icons here. You know, it's not perfect, but you can get stuff from people in the community at least, and I'd like to expand on that. Like, I need musicians. If anyone's a musician out there that does music for games and stuff or wants to try, I'm down for it. I need 3D modelers. I need artists in general. I mean, I got Ito helping me work on stuff with my game. I only have really one 3D modeler right now, and it takes usually a month to get a model done, so it's kind of slow going, but, you know, I'm always looking for more people, and I pay.
That's true, you do pay.
I don't do any of this work for exposure bullshit people try to pull.
How dare you? I am no. Well, I don't want exposure. I just want to do shit.
I'd like exposure.
Away.
It would be nice to see people play and talk about my stuff, so if you do play anything I've ever made, you know, feel free to share it and let me know. I appreciate it.
Oh, I'll bully
It's nice to
you.
hear.
I will send you a clip of me breaking it.
Yeah, I think, like, the coolest thing I've seen so far is someone got this game working on an old CRT screen.
Oh, I saw that. Yeah, that was cool.
It's like old OG Diablo style. And yeah, finding music people is incredibly difficult. I found, like I said, the guy that did the music in this area, he reached out to me on an email, actually, and I looked at his stuff, and it was pretty decent, so I kind of figured he was a legit guy, and he said I could use his music for free as long as I credited him.
Wow.
So, the other stuff, though, like I said, is from Dova, which was the tutorial music, and the secret unlock music is from Dova. And the other music in this game is from Incom Trek. I don't know if you're familiar with that or not, but there's
Yes,
some guy
I
that's
am.
done a ton of music for movies and stuff, and that's really awesome that he lets you use it as long as you credit him for free. I don't know if these songs are overly used or not. Like, the music in here is from him, the boss fight music is from him, and the outskirt area music is from him. But yeah, I'd love to make some more composer friends and get some stuff going, especially as I'm going to start working on a premium project after this that I want to sell on Steam.
Now that your vacation is over and everything, yeah.
Yeah, my week of vacation that was spent mostly building a new PC to work on stuff with, and then analyzing games to see what I want to do for style and everything.
You need to take a break, Baka, or else you'll die.
My hair stopped graying. Like, when I was trying to finish this game, my hair was starting to turn gray from stress.
Oh no. You could have joined my club.
But no, I'm feeling a lot better now. I'm gonna take it at a good pace, but
Good.
I gotta keep working, because I want to get this stuff done in a reasonable amount of time, and when it's just kind of one guy doing everything, it takes a lot. I'm lucky that I have artists that kind of help on some stuff.
I can't aim! There.
There you go. Remember, you can shift-click aim, too, if you're having
That's
trouble
true,
hitting things.
okay. That's right.
I do things the hard way.
And I do have, like, some concept art and some 3D models and stuff I can show you for what I'm currently working on for my other project if you want to get fancy. I'm not sure on the combat system yet. I kind of have to scope it out. I want to do, like, an Elder Scrolls-like game, but the scope of that is gigantic, and I realize that
We can look at that now, hold on.
that's a huge endeavor to do.
We can look at that. Did you send it to me on Discord?
I have the pictures handy on the side here, and I can send you some of the stuff for it.
See.
Yeah, let me send you the dwoofs, which are one of the races that I'm gonna be working with for it. Let's see here. Where is the concept art? Here we go. So here's this guy, which is one of the races in my game. It's basically a dwarf dogman, which is kind of a mix of a Scottish Terrier or a German Schnauzer.
Okay, hold on. Will this pop up
Let's
or is it
see.
a WebMP? It's a fucking
It-
WebMP.
It shouldn't be a WebMP. Oh, is
I'm
it
downloading
loading this
it.
WebMP on them?
Yeah.
Yeah.
I'm downloading it, don't worry. I just fucking
Alright.
hate.
So-
hate.
I won't go too much into the world lore and everything because I could go on and on about that, but essentially the game is going to have 7 playable races, and I've got most of the models for them already made. But I'm trying to decide if I'm going to do more like Dark Messiah, where it's more action combat RPG, or if I'm going to do like Elder Scrolls, where it's more slow-paced dungeon crawly. And I think for smaller, that it would be best to kind of just stick with more of a Dark Messiah oriented thing, or
Wait,
so.
Dark Messiah, we were talking about that the other day. The kicking
Yeah.
game. The game where
Mhm.
you're just kicking everybody.
Yeah, I played that on my
You
because
just
I was analyzing it.
Oh god.
So other races are humans, of course, which are in my world lore. They're the oldest race because everyone kind of was developed from them by the gods. But then there's the ogres. Let me make sure my art here I can send you,
Okay.
because some of the art's a little bit risque. Because I wasn't sure originally when I was doing it if I was going to do more hardcore high fantasy like the old Daggerfall where you could see boobas and stuff,
Yeah.
or if I was just going to do Ken dolls. So some of the models have like nipples on them and stuff, which I'm probably going to phase out just because I don't think you really need nipples or anything on them. You know, people can mod that in if they want, so I'm just going to do Ken dolls. Here's a monster from the game. This is actually what Ito did for artwork on it here. This is the Baoban teeth, which is like kind of a vampire siren. It lures people in, and then when they get close because they think it's a hot woman singing, it turns around and it guts and eats them.
Let me share it. Why is my internet on?
I think I have. I think I was working on it a little bit earlier tonight. Let me see if I can get that pulled up here so you can see what it looks like in game. I have to have the hair file fixed on it, but my 3D artist is going to work on that because the hair fell off of it. But this is what it looks like in
Nipples is
game.
necessary to the story.
You know, I kind of agree. And I thought about I was doing a toggle for like adult mode or not for that, but I don't know. It might be something that people can just mod in pretty easy because I linked you the
Very
in-engine currently because I've been getting the cell shading set up and working. Because I was struggling getting it to work with mine, because, like I said, it didn't work with dynamic lighting because of how emissions was done. But I've got a post-processing thing that I bought now that makes it a lot easier to work with. So that should make modeling, like, here's the before cell shading is added, and this is after, and you can kind of really see how much of a big difference cell shading makes for the style and the thematic of the game. And I still have to tweak it
Oh, I
to get
see
it to work
that.
better,
Yeah.
but yeah, you can see just how much of a difference it really makes.
Can I show them that or no?
Yeah, absolutely. I put that on Twitter, so it's fine to show that off. And here's a video of like the cell shading of the engine. And you can see the old one where when the sun goes down, here, let me get that to work. When the sun goes down, the green one doesn't light up with the illuminated lighting by it, but the others do. And that was the problem I was having, because I want to do true dark in the game, where you need like torches or light sources or some kind of magic to see in it.
Hold on, let me move this. And then... Boop.
Let me get the lizard people here too, because I think these look really cool too. This is the one that we want.
Okay, we want this. This is after, I think?
That's the
And
before.
this- Oh, that's before, and this is after.
Yeah, you can tell because it's lit up when it's got the before. It looks way better.
Ooh, yeah.
And that's the ogre race. Those are the tall ladies and tall men. They're like, I think it originally had them 9 feet tall, but I might have to turn them down to like 7 or 8 because 9 is pretty damn tall. Let me see here. I've got a folder full of images that I'm just kind of going through and trying to find. But I have 7 races. There's the lizard men, the dwarfs, the humans, the frost elves who live in a region that's completely frozen over constantly. I don't know if I'm going to show that in the game. I think the first region I'm going to do is probably the dwarf region because it's more like a Scottish
It's cute.
area.
Little Scottish doggies.
So dwarf, humans, frost elves, ogres, goblins. Then there's the moon elves, which are kind of like gray aliens that are attractive. Let me see if I can get a picture of them up here.
That are attractive. Elves that are attractive. Okay.
Here's the frost elf. That's got booba. I can't show that.
I can
I
try
don't
to
want to
hide
get your
it.
channel in trouble. Sure. Give me a second here.
Oh, there's lizard
I'll just
men?
throw that in there. Yeah, those are the lizard men. They're Cajun, so they're gonna have like Creole accents and stuff. If I ever get that in.
I don't know if I can
But
hide
think,
it.
yeah, like I said, that one's a little difficult. Let me get the ogre females in there because I think that'll work. I'll show you the goblin men too.
Okay.
I don't have a goblin female artwork, but you can see what they look like there. They're like little grease monkeys that live in tunnels. I think I got the human male done. This is done by one of my concept artist guys. Ademus. Or Dom on Twitter. Let's see here. Well, they don't have any parts showing. Those are just Ken dolls.
Yeah, most of this is like Ken.
Yeah, because the base models for that, I'm going to do dynamic armor and the clothes that you can attach to them. It's going to be kind of like Daggerfall, where you can take it off and you can go around as a Ken doll if you want or not, because you're a weirdo. But that was the general idea, is I was going to have kind of like a paper doll system that you can attach stuff to.
Cool.
I haven't designed the armor yet either. Let's see here. I should have the Moon Elves. Why am I not seeing the Moon Elves art? Monsters. Oh, here's the Moon Elves. So this is a big file, but this is some of the concept art that we were doing for them. That's a big one.
Wow.
But yeah, they're kind of like gray elves with sclera eyes, so they have the yellow eyes with dark backgrounds. But they're elongated, like an alien, kind of.
Let me show. Hold on, I gotta make it smaller.
I should have sent you the stuff in advance.
It's okay. They'll just deal with chat. I'll just deal with the stuff.
Yeah.
Do, 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 do.
No, George, that is a picture of the guy from Marathon's team at Bungie that is absolutely miserable after they got caught out for stealing art assets. And then... So, the reason why I have that as my profile picture is I said that I had a set date to get things done by, which I wanted to be done in, like, March. And if I didn't, I was going to set my profile picture to that. And March came, and I didn't get done because it's always more than you think it's going to be. So I set that to my profile picture and everything, where he looks absolutely depressed and defeated. And when I finally got the game done, what I decided to do is I took the picture, I gave it to AI, and said, "Make this guy look happy." And the AI made him look happy. It just made me laugh so much that I decided to make it whenever I talk that my profile picture would switch to the happy one, because I am free now from the torture of this project and finally was able to get it done.
It actually worked. AI actually did something great.
Yeah. It's really good for shitposting. I have never seen it really work for anything else. I do use it as a new Google search, honestly, because I think it's good at being a Google search. Because if you type something very vague into Google, it's not going to give you the results you want. But if you can't remember a movie's name, or if you can't remember the title of a song or something, but you remember lyrics from it,
Yeah.
if you tell A to find that stuff, it'll either hallucinate and give you the wrong answer, or it'll give you a link to something that's useful.
Can it answer, please, who the fuck is messing with Steam right now? Can it answer that question? Because I am very confused.
That group, I've looked a little into them because it pisses me off too. I'm very anti-censorship.
Context? It turns out Steam's payment processors are fucking around. Steam is allowing their payment process. What was it? I need to find the actual language, but they're allowing their payment processors to have
To decide what you can and can't be on
what
Steam.
you can pay. Yeah,
It's really interesting in how less than 10 years Steam went from anything goes to anything our masters will let us put on goes. There are a lot of issues that have been going on with drama in the past month for games. That's been kind of crazy. There's a certain 20-year-old Blizzard guy that kind of had a fall from grace. There's what's the name of that game? Ready or Not. They censored their game voluntarily.
They did?
Yes, they voluntarily censored the game. They removed women that were basically naked, kept as slaves that you had to rescue as cops from an environment from that stuff. They removed a child that was on drugs and stuff like that, because it was a real hardcore game and everything, and it had a bunch of stuff for it that was not pleasant to think about, because you're SWAT cops going into terrible places and terrible things happen in terrible places.
Yeah.
And they removed all of that stuff for Sony and Microsoft because they didn't like it. But that's the most bizarre thing, is they don't have to do that for PC. There was no reason to move it from PC. You could just branch it and have parity. But for some reason, they removed it from PC.
That's weird.
It is, and their response to the situation has been, well, you can just mod it back in if you want. And then people said, okay, we'll do that. They go to Nexus Mods, they put the mod that turns the game back the way it was on the Nexus Mod, and Nexus Mod bans it. Which is no surprise, because Nexus Mod's a piece of shit. You shouldn't use Nexus Mods for mods. Use DEG or any other site, but don't use Nexus Mods. They're pieces of shit. But so the mods say, well, you can just put it back in. People go to do it. Nexus Mod bans it. So it almost feels like the people are working together. It's probably coincidental, just awful groups in general. But it pisses me off, because why does Nexus Mod care that you're putting a game back to the way it was on your own PC?
Yeah, on your own PC. That's so weird.
And then after this happened, a few weeks later, Steam revealed why they're cracking down on stuff, because they have payment processors threatening to pull support.
But why are they?
Because you have these busybodies that are in Australia that...
Hold on, let me get
if you
the
look
meme.
in...
I made a meme for it. Because all I could think of when I was hearing about feminists was Kenji.
So, Collective Shout is the name of them, and somehow they got into the ear of payment processors and they're nagging, and it's effective enough. But...
Is that their name?
Collective Shout. They have a little asshole for a logo.
That's not their name. Let me look
Here,
it
I'm gonna
up.
put a picture of the tweet here that I found. This is what they're stating what their mission goal is. And their mission goal is even crazier than this. The link they linked in there, I linked it to you. But their goal, basically, is they want to remove all images of women from media that is in a negative light, that they presume to be negative light. And it doesn't even have to be women. They mention zoomorphic representations of women. So if they think like you have a cow that represents a woman in some way, shape, or form, they want it removed from media. Let me get the exact line here from them on this. It's representing women as sexualized, zoomorphic, subjugated beings fosters a rape culture in which treating women in degrading ways through the use of violence is considered acceptable. So zoomorphic, if you look that up, like that's the most batshit thing crazy ever. Like zoomorphic is something that was used like in Greek myth, where like a bull or a peacock was used for Hera and stuff like that. So they're just batshit crazy. And the link that you got there, that is a response to Detroit Become Human.
Oh.
And they wanted Detroit Become Human removed because there's a scene where some guy that has a robot, he's abusive to the lady robot who leaves with like his kid because they're getting them out of that bad situation.
Yeah.
And it paints it as a completely negative light. Like this guy is a piece of crap, basically, is painted as. The robot's, a hero. She's getting the kid out of this situation and stuff like that. But they didn't even like that representation because they think if you see it in a video game, you're going to do it in real life. Because, Genghis Khan, he was playing Grand Theft Auto before he went all across Asia.
Yeah, Matt was really into video games. Did you know
Yep,
that?
Genghis Khan, Hitler, big gamers.
Big gamers. Oh my gosh.
But these people are crazy, and if you read that, like I said, the article that links to it, they're not going to stop with like these weird incest games that they're getting rid of. And say what you want about that or not, I don't play them. But
I don't either.
fiction, that's fiction. What do you do in your private life with fiction? I don't give a shit about. But they think that any kind of imagery like that, and how I interpret this, which is going to be the worst way possible, is that if there's any kind of violent act that's taken on a woman, they want it gone. So even in Skyrim, if you were to hit an NPC that's a woman, they want that gone. That's an act of violence against a woman.
But
if you were to hit a woman in a video game,
with me though.
that can't go either, because that woman could be getting hurt. So even if you're playing as Samus Aran and you get hit by a monster, we can't have that. That's violence against a woman.
No way.
Because look at that here. That VAW stands for violence against women.
Let me read this.
Thank you for your contribution to the conversation. Most research displays that constant images of violence against women actually normalizes violence against women. We need to challenge these images, not promote them.
These people are batshit crazy.
Wow.
They didn't just go after video games. They've gone after manga and anime and other stuff like that too. But they went after local stores in Australia that had ads with like lingerie or lipstick and stuff like that because they thought it was too sexualized. They're batshit crazy.
I have a question though. How can we connect this to the payment processors though?
I don't know. Someone in there must have the ear of a payment processor because once in a while they get somebody that just nags and nags and nags.
Are
They've
they
got
connected though? Are they connected?
Yes, these are the people that got into the ears of the payment processor, complained about these games.
Are you sure about that? Because somebody on Twitter told me it was actually religious
The
people
Mormons,
or
yeah.
Mormons that did
It could be multiple fronts. It could be somebody that's a Mormon that's in that group. I don't know the exact specifics, but Collective Shalt was taking responsibility for getting these games removed. They said that we reached out to the payment processors, we put on the pressure. It's that possible. Maybe they're not talking to the guy that's running it, but they get in the ear of his wife, and his wife starts nagging him about it. His daughter starts nagging him about it, and he's hearing this all this time. It's effective.
Oh my gosh, I never thought of it that way, but yeah, I don't know though. Are they taking responsibility for it or like what?
They took credit, yeah. I wouldn't say responsibility, but they take credit like ISIS, so.
I don't know.
But I really can't see it stopping until they get rid of women in video games, period, because that's what it sounds like their end goal is. Any kind of violence against women. Because what are you going to do? Are you going to have women in the magical sphere where you can't shoot bullets at them or have projectiles fly near them or anything?
Put any women in the video game
Exactly.
at all.
You would remove it because it's a risk.
Yeah.
Which is creating a stale environment where it's just going to be men or Oh my god, I just realized what people could do, and this is going to be really, really stupid.
Yes, say it. Say
I
it.
think you realize what I'm going to say here. They could just replace the women with femboys.
Yeah.
And they'll go, oh, that's not a woman, that's a man.
That character
Oh my
identifies
God.
as a femboy. You can do it.
It identifies as a man, you're not a bigot, are you? That might actually be a
Let's do it.
loophole.
Let's go, femboys! Let's go!
And then you can have a patch that changes it to be a female, says she instead of he. But
Yeah.
Nexus mods will ban that, so you'll have to get it on a different site. Incredible. It's amazing how the internet is getting worse and better at the same time.
Yeah.
Because, like, I don't know, it's gonna reach a boiling point. It's only gonna get worse. It starts with incest today, but like I said, when you look at this thing from 2018, they were going after fucking Detroit Become Human in 2018 as a game that was bad. They weren't going after the incest games. They're going after fucking Detroit Becomes Human, a David Cage
I
game.
know. Yeah, that's weird. I don't know how they could. It's shocking. I always viewed feminism, especially nowadays, as like a meme. I just don't take it fucking seriously at all. Look at this shit, man. What the?
Legitimately, I've covered this in videos before, but it's that episode of The Simpsons where Marge got Itchy and Scratchy banned, and then the rest of the busy women came to
Yeah.
her and tried to get the Michelangelo banned because he could see his winky. And she's like, you can't ban that, that's fine art. No, it's not. It's got his winky exposed.
Yeah,
it's
his
the
winky.
same damn scenario again with these people. They actually do exist, and they're annoying as hell.
Yep.
And I don't know how you solve this other than telling the payment processors they can't be authorities to regulate this stuff. But from what I understand, after 9/11, this all stems from 9/11, mind you, they were given authority by the U.S. government that they had to act as like deputies or judicial figures regarding like payment processes, because that way they could say, no, we can't do this as illegal because it could fund terrorists. So if they get that revoked, then they don't have to act as like these legal arbiters anymore, at least.
Oh, okay. Okay.
Because if you, I'll mention that there's a certain person right now that's a little bit controversial with VTuber groups, but Null from Kiwi Farms, he talks about this a lot because he's been a victim of payment processor stuff. But he mentioned that apparently the payment processors got deputized in some way, that they have to act as enforcers for this stuff to prevent terrorism, and because of that, they can do it with this other stuff too.
I just feel like. Oh, wow. Then any organization, NGO, could come in and just be like, hey, act on our behalf? Because it's like, I still want to see the connection between Collective Shout and this payment
And
processor.
the payment processor,
Yeah.
I don't know if they'll say who it is, but they probably got in the ear of somebody's spouse or somebody's
They
kid.
had to.
And that person probably nagged and nagged and nagged. So that's what they do. And like that's what Null has said too has happened to him when he is in these situations, is that the person that's been targeting him, they will reach out to the spouses of like the internet hosting sites, or they'll reach out to the family members of the internet hosting site, and they'll say, oh, there's this terrible person that's working with your family member. You don't want them to be hosted with this stuff. And the family members will reach out and they'll say, this is going on. How can you let that happen? It only takes one, and most people, I don't think they have the stomach for it, because if you notice with boomers, a lot of them are very reputational based, that they care what outsiders think about them way too much.
Mm-hmm.
And because of that, they kind of cave on things a lot easier. So I think they're worried about, instead of saying this person should fuck off and mind their own business, that they give into these pressures.
There will be a time when there will be no more boomers.
Yeah, the dawn of the boomer. Oh, that's not the dawn. The sunset of the boomers is almost upon us.
It's
But the
almost
question
there.
is, are millennials going to do the same thing? Is Gen Z or Gen X going to do the same thing? And I think sadly, a lot of
Yeah.
people are too superficial.
They'll do it, yeah. Probably.
So I don't know how much it's going to change. I think more likely the scenario for solving this stuff is we're going to have to try to come up with some kind of parallel economy that they can't hinder or affect as much. So we have to figure out a way that we can transfer money that doesn't rely on the payment processors. And people say like crypto will fix this, but the problem with crypto is it's way too slow and the fines are too big.
Oh, I was about to
Like,
bring up
whenever you do-
crypto.
Whenever you do a transaction with crypto, there's a fee, a gas fee that charges for it. Like
Yeah.
if you move it from one account to another account, and it takes hours to do. It's not liquid quick like a Visa card. So there probably is a way that it could be done. You could probably even do it with like a stable coin or something else. But the problem is crypto bros have kind of ruined a lot of trust people have in that stuff because they make rug pulls everywhere and they oversell shit like no tomorrow.
Yeah, I don't
But I
trust
think-
it. But yeah,
I think
I
it's
understand.
stuff.
Yeah.
There are electronic checks. We can do that.
Right, there are.
There are people who are notarized by banks, that they're actual officials for the banks, that can take electronic checks for you, and they can certify it. They can get that money transferred from the bank account to the other bank account. They do that for a living. They exist. It's a bit old tech, but it works.
Let me mail Sonny a check for this game here.
It's essentially that, but digital, and it works. So we might have to go the electronic check route. I think my biggest complaint on this matter with Steam is that they need to let their user base know what's going on, that they're being pressured by payment processors and do this. But I think that's too much of a stance around. I don't think they have the balls
They don't
to make a
have the
statement
balls. I don't think
because
they
they're
do.
afraid. They're afraid of the payment processors, and I can
Yeah.
understand why. Because the payment processors can cut you off like that, and once it's gone, there's no way you can buy games on Steam anymore. What would they do? It's a huge monopoly. They have no way to sell games if the payment processors are gone.
They can. They can.
It's an absolute
Nah.
monopoly.
They can use.
And you can't
No.
and you can't just start up a payment processor either. It costs a lot of money to become one, and you have to get certified in like every state. And that costs money too. So it's like millions upon millions upon millions of dollars to get that done.
Oh man.
It's messed up, and I don't think I have any faith in our government to be able to fix it.
How did we get blackpilled? This is supposed to be a happy time. Happy fun time.
Baka.
Censorship tends to do that, but like I said, smart people will adapt, smart people will evolve, they'll figure out ways around it.
Yeah.
Like I said, maybe you just make all the women femboys, and then you just have a
Yeah,
mod that
that's my
changes them to
solution.
women.
My solution? Femboy.
Oh, that's just a very attractive man.
Just mock them and just,
You make fun of them, you laugh at them, you don't give them what they want. Because if you look at the collective shout responses and people do this stuff, they are gloating and reveling when you get mad at
Is
them.
there a
So don't
religious
get mad at them.
organization that's working with them as well? Or like what?
Satan, probably. It's if you look at some of their members, they strike me that they are demonic in nature.
I don't know if there is like a religious, because like people were saying it's not just feminists, it's like religious right people that are trying to ban those games. So
Yeah,
they don't
it's
know if we're
both
paying
groups.
the processor.
That's the problem. Like we started out 20,
I
30
didn't
years
realize
ago.
they had
it
that
was
much
the
power
right.
though.
It just takes getting in the ear of the right person, nagging the right person, and it's all from there.
Ah, so I must nag the right person.
Yep, you gotta become friends with somebody's wife and then have them nag like no tomorrow.
Okay.
But I do say, White Pill, gaming is a lot bigger than the other things they've gone after and they've harassed. If this was 20 years ago, it might have worked because gaming was a lot smaller then. But gaming is like a billion customer business at this point. Probably more than a billion people play games. So if enough of those people are actively annoyed by this and concerned about this, and if we somehow organize, if we have like
True.
an ethical group against censorship that we can
Like,
get
stop
together
killing games.
and lobby. Yeah, it's like stop killing games. But if we can do something in the US and have a lobbyist group set up like that, there is a chance we can fight back. There is a chance that we can maybe even strike at the payment processor. So it isn't all lost. It's just going to be a very difficult battle, and someone would have to step up and do that. And I don't know who is going to do that. I don't have the time to do that. I'm not in the position to do that. I don't have the money to do that. I don't have any kind of pull to do that. and to do that would probably be too much for me to handle at this point in my life. But we do need somebody that would step up and lead that. That's the problem. And
It'll
someone has
be
to think
called
about
Stop Touching Games.
stop touching games. Gamers Against Censorship, the GAC.
Yak. Oh. Well, thank you for being here with me, and thank you for creating this game so I can play it. Ooh.
Yeah, I'm glad you enjoyed it. And like I said, if anybody plays it, be my guest. Just let me know if you liked it or not. If you didn't like it, let me know too. Because it's nice to hear things when you make stuff like this. Because all too often with games, because there's a lot of work that goes into it, it's kind of hard to convey.
Aw, you love VTuber so much.
Baka.
It's fun,
Yeah,
I'm making another VTuber game in my spare time.
Oh, you
It's
are.
nothing major, but yeah, I'm making
Oh.
one for a few of them.
Okay.
And I would love to make professional games like this. I have some really good ideas for games that could be done. I have like an FMV engine, so you could make like full motion videos, and VTubers I think lend very well to that
Yeah, they
because you
would.
could just record on a green screen or in a themed background. So it's like a visual novel, but your character's actually moving. It's voice acted.
By
You can have
the
interactive
character.
options.
Yeah.
It's very simple to do. I have the stuff pretty much set up, and I think you could put it on Steam, and it would sell like hotcakes.
Someone's asking FMV like Phantasmagoria.
Yes, like Phantasmagoria.
Yep.
I've made FMV games before. Not as elaborate, but the first game that I put out a few years ago was Gambare Pikime, which was kind of like a farewell game to her. And there's a lot of FMV videos in that, but it's not too difficult to make something even more elaborate than that.
I'm excited. So I'm gonna go.
Y-
Thank you for being here. Was there anything
Yeah.
else you needed to show?
Mostly if you know a way to market myself better, that would be great. Tell your friends.
You're talking to the wrong person, kid.
Yeah, I know. But
Market themselves.
I'm always looking for 3D modelers. I'm looking for 2D artists. I'm looking for music people. Hell, I'm looking for more programmers too. So if you have an interest in action RPGs, first persons and stuff, I'm looking for people to work with.
Thank you for being here. I'm gonna go now.
All right, thank you for having me. It was nice. I hope I wasn't too annoying.
No, you were just the right amount of annoying.
Good to know. All right.
I'll talk to you later.
Yep. Thanks for having me on.
Bye.
Bye.
Isn't Mr. Dweller so nice? Yeah, but if you want to play the game again, the link is down below. And you can play it for free and then have some fun. Yeah, we try to get people to unsubscribe here, son. We don't like your kind here marketing. What's that? We don't. So, I am sleepy. Very sleepy. I gotta send you guys somewhere, don't I?
Let's see, where do I send you guys? Well, you'll be nice and quiet.
We have to find you. I really enjoyed the game, though. I really did. Maybe I should play as Pippa Paladin before I go to bed. Go to bed, Grandma. You don't tell me what to do.
You're not my grandson.
Okay, let's see. Who is here? Who is up right now? Who's up right now? Oh, there's a birthday party going on. You guys can go over there and say happy birthday. All right. I'm gonna go now and try to get some rest. Bye. Thanks for being here. Bye. Bye, Baka. Bye. Bye. Bye.